Hey folks, this is David Smith at Correctional Officer Lifestyle. I'm in the truck on the way home from work. Thought I'd record a quick video about ownership. I have no problem taking ownership of a mistake if I make it, which I make often. So it's not if, when. When I make a mistake, I own it. Okay. As a captain, though, I also take ownership of my staff's mistakes. I've often heard this said from several supervisors that when something goes right, your team gets all the praise. When something goes wrong, you get all the blame. That's a good philosophy, okay? Because when something goes right, it's not me. I didn't do it. The folks down on that compound did it. If it's right, they did it. If it's wrong, I take ownership of it. The problem that I'm having is when I talk to the staff that got it wrong, because it's not just one of those where I own the mistake and it stops. No, the mistake was caused by something wrong, by something not being done correctly or completely, and that needs to be addressed. But it doesn't need to be addressed by my superiors or the folks that are appointed over me. It needs to be addressed by me. And if I go and I take ownership of the mistake, I take ownership of the problem, I say it was my bad, I'll take care of it. And I go to that staff member and that staff member doesn't own it, I get a little ill. I do. I have a tendency to do that. Okay? So, own your mistakes. If you make a mistake, own it. Nobody is going to take away your birthday or cancel Christmas over you making a mistake. It's not going to happen. Now, if the problem arises when you continually make the same mistake, because at that point in time, it's not a mistake, it's a habit. And that is why you need to take ownership of it the first time. Because if you take ownership of something, you take care of it. If you take care of something, you fix it. So, take ownership. If you, as a correctional officer, do something right, you find the sensitive contraband, you find the dangerous contraband, you prevent an altercation that you saw brewing, you get the intelligence that gets the drug smuggling ring knocked down at your institution, whatever it is. If you do something right, when the boss man comes to me, when the warden or the colonel come to me and they say, man, this is outstanding, this is great work, Captain Smith, I'm going to say, well, I'd love to take ownership of it, but I can't. It wasn't me. It was that staff member down there. That staff member, through good security practices, accomplished this, and they deserve the recognition. And when I'm done talking to them, I'll come see you and say, hey man, check it out, administration loves what you did, keep up the good work. I'm gonna give you the attaboy. I'm gonna give you the attaboy because it's my job. It's my job to give away accolades and take blame. That's my job. And I own that job. All right, that's really all I got for this video, folks. Whatever it is, whatever decision you make, life is based on decisions. Whatever decision you make, own it. Take ownership of it. All right? That's all I got for this video. If you like the video, make sure you hit the like button. You want to see more, hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the bell for notifications when I post new videos. And leave me some comments, folks. Leave me some comments. Leave me some comments. Anything you want me to do a video about, leave me some comments about it, and I'll take care of it, okay? I've got a video that I'm in the works of right now. Somebody had asked me about a video on confinement. I probably have already done a video on confinement, but I feel the need to touch on it again because it is where I spent so much of my career. So, yep, that'll be one of my next projects. As always, there is no place for domestic violence in this world. If you are the victim of domestic violence or you know the victim of domestic violence, please say something to somebody. Call 1-800-799-SAFE. 1-800-799-7233. If you don't say something to anybody and you don't call that number, you'll never get help. If you know the aggressor in a domestic violence situation, as always, say something to somebody. The absolute worst thing you can do is nothing. And if you are the aggressor in a domestic violence situation, there's help for you too. The very first thing you got to do is admit that you need that help. And then you have to ask for it. Folks, love shouldn't hurt. I am my brother's keeper. I am my sister's keeper. I will see you guys in the next video. Y'all stay safe behind the fence.